What is up, everyone? We are live. We are live with some more PokePath live streaming. Welcome back. I think we're down to our last 3 or 4 PokePath streams unless something giant update comes out. But we're nearing our end. We're nearing our end. So let's swap over to our screen because I'm already farming. I decided since we don't have like many streams left, I wanted to farm. I wanted to farm some off camera. Unfortunately, I only started at like 30 minutes before the stream started, but hey, it is what it is. We're here. Yo, Flygon, welcome on in, welcome on in. I got you for 20 or 30 minutes. All right, so you'll be here for like the 20 to 30 minutes that we'll be farming cash. Maybe you'll see a little bit of action on finding out these routes. Well, so wait. I need to actually take a look at the calendar. So I got the stream today, I got the stream Thursday, I got the stream Tuesday, and I potentially have a stream this weekend, but I don't know if it'll be PokePath. This will finish these Route 2s. Thursday will finish the Route 3s. And then the next Tuesday will finish these 3. So I have to beat the bosses today, I think that's what it's saying. I think that's the math that I just didn't realize, that I do have to beat the bosses today. Okay. Okay, we can make that work. We can make that work. Well, that being said, let's get every Pokemon up to level 100. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. I've been like I said, I was farming a little off camera. Hopefully, Flygon, there you go, level 100, just for you. Hopefully we can get a lot of these, like, other mons. Like, Gengar is pretty important, I think, in some of these later levels. I'm hoping we can get some of these other mons close to 100 before we get into it. Because I feel like some of these mons, some of these late mons might actually be pretty necessary for the success of us. But I do feel like Route 2, we might be able to get away with some of them not fully being 100, but we'll see, we'll see. And then whatever time we have left with today, I'll start running through, like maybe Route 31. Route 31, where we really want to get to level 99, because that is the better farm. But I don't know. Time for this again. Blank fishing, horse blank, dragon blank, blank by night. Oh boy. Sea fishing, horsey, sea dragon. Wait, dragon sea, sea by night. Yo, Mallory, welcome on in, welcome on in. Hope you're having an amazing day / night. We are out here playing some PokePath. We are out here playing some PokePath. Let me think. Are any of these really worth it? I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one. Horseshoe. Shoe fishing, horseshoe. Dragon shoe, shoe by night. I don't know if I'm going to get it. What is also unfortunate, though, I'm not going to get all these eggs. Oops. Maybe off camera. Or maybe if we continue to play in the future, I'll take a look at some of the eggs. I don't know if any of them are good. House hunting? Hunting, fishing, horse hunting, dragon hunting, hunting by night. Yeah, I don't have it, Flygon. I haven't been drinking enough water today. I've been, like, talking so much today. And spoiler alerts for everyone who watches the shorts. Get ready, because in the next 6 shorts... Actually, in the next... No, next 7? Next 7, because I only recorded... So I recorded the intro to 7 of them. Fly fishing, horse fly, dragonfly, fly by night. I recorded 7 intros to shorts all today, and I recorded 5 of the actual shorts today as well. So these next few shorts, I'm going to be wearing the same exact shirt. Did I say 6, 7? Maybe. Maybe. That one's... There you go. There you go. But I'm going to be wearing the same exact shirt in the next few shorts. And I've got a feeling someone's going to comment on it, but it's literally because I bulk record shirts. I bulk recorded shorts wearing the same shirt. Say that 5 times fast. And I didn't think about swapping shirts until after the fact. Maybe next week. Next week, I'm going to just gather up 7 different shirts. Get them ready. Like, record one shirt. I keep saying shirt. Record one short. Just change shirt. Record another short. Change shirt. So, get ready for this purple, lavendery purple shirt. Sickle cell, jail cell, animal cell, Duracell. There we go. Got that one. Got that one. Ooh, Wizcash is pretty good. Maybe we still try to get everyone to level 80? Is 80 maybe the goal? I mean, I guess if we're not doing challenges, I am free to farm up stuff. So maybe I don't have to worry too much about the farming. So our first goal would be to get all these to 99. For sure. And then I'll do the bosses. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do all the bosses. We got enough time for 2.5 hours of live streaming. But yeah, I got 2.5 hours of this, so we gotta make it count. Blank score, blank society, high score, high society, high 5, high up. That doesn't sound completely right, but like makes sense for a few of them. All right. All right. You know, maybe we just swap over. Maybe we just swap over. Maybe it's Maybelline. We'll give it 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes, and then I'll swap over to this route. Oops. I didn't mean to do it yet. I forgot I did turn the auto back on. But, yeah. Yeah, we'll have some fun. Yo, Heavenly the Bum. I'm sorry I didn't see your message. I have to sometimes change it to live chat because sometimes the messages get hidden from me. Little odd, but if you're still here, welcome on in. If you're not, sorry I didn't get you. But yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to make progress, like super progress on this game. I'm a little sad. I'm a little sad that we've only got probably 3 streams left. Today, Thursday, I want to try the Try Not to Die stream again. I'm going to have to make some changes to make it like a little more interesting for me because that stream was boring the first attempt that we had. So I'm going to try some things. If I can come up with enough ideas, then we'll do that. If not, we'll add one more PokePath stream. Tuesday, we're going to have a PokePath stream. And then Thursday, I'm going to take that day off because we have a Pokemon stream day reaction stream on Friday. And if a certain thing gets announced and shadow dropped, we have a 24-hour live stream the 28th. Spoiler alerts, kind of like leaked information, I guess. News to some people potentially, but I'm excited. It is all banking, though, on one specific thing being announce. And if it's not announced, well then I'll have to figure something out because I really planned it for it. The answer to that is butter. I answered it in my head, but I did not answer it out loud. Alright, we got a little bit more. I don't know if any of these specific Pokemons are worth upgrading. Ooh. Maybe Cacturn. Shape Cross. I'm going to level up Cacturn all the way up to level 100. I don't know if it'll be worth it. I genuinely don't know if it'll be worth it. But its stats say that it is the Route 2 Pokemon. And we are on Route 2. Doubles its range on Route 2. Front door, open door, door screen, door, dog door. That's the only thing I can think of with front. Open season, front season, no. I'm gonna stick with door. Doesn't sound right, but I'm gonna stick with door. Oh yeah, I guess dog door is a thing. Screen door is a thing. And then you open the door. It just didn't sound right saying fast. Just didn't sound right fast, but we got there. We got there. Alright, everything's looking good. Alright. No, I'll get Cacturn. Like I said, I'll get Cacturn to level 100. And then we'll throw down and have some fun with the last... Well, not the last bit of levels, but with all of the Route 2 levels. Will I beat the bosses? I don't know. That might be why we actually do have to add... an extra stream of PokePath. But we'll see. Probably one more wave well, definitely one more wave after this. Blank stand, blank resort, blank wish, blank place. All I can think of is food stand. Beach stand, beach resort, beach wish-ish, beach place. That doesn't sound right. Food wish. Alright. I don't know if I got that one either. This'll be it. Let's get into... the levels. Not that button. Alright, I don't have to do this level yet. What were we rocking here? We were rocking this? Or this? I guess it depended on what it was. At night, nightstand, night resort, night wish, night place. Or no, we were rocking this? Yeah, we were rocking this because of our Mega Absol. Ooh. When nearby, it takes half damage from units. Which a lot of mine are nearby things. So I don't know if this will be... We'll probably have to swap it up. What were we running for this? Last? At last, last stand, last resort? Ah, last wish and last place. Ah. Alright. Let's see if at level 100 we can now tear through these levels. Because that was the difference. Last time we tried this... we weren't fully maxed out on levels. And that could play a huge factor in this. Let me also stop before Invis, because we do have to change our mons for invisible fights. I don't have a setup. I do have, no, I don't have a setup because we do need both of them going. It's the only way to make it possible. Okay. We're holding up. We're holding up. This is a long level. Level 75. All right, see ya, Flygon. You got to see the start. You got to see Flygon level 100 appear here, so you got something, right? Got something. All right, I do remember this level. Unless you're somehow streaming at 9:30, I will not be streaming at 9:30. I'll probably be ending around 9 o'clock. So I'll end, and then you'll be able to get back. But yeah, we didn't get to do these levels when we were maxed out. Ooh, Corsola. Corsola is not maxed out. Something to note, something to note. Corsola could be better. Corsola could be better. But I do remember the Cacneas and Cacturns being a little difficult. Hopefully at level 100, things become a little bit easier. But I'm not 100% certain they will. Like, we're letting a few things get up there. This is probably better than how we were doing before, but we are letting a few things get up there. So I might have to take a look at our other Pokemon. I don't have Noivern out. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Maybe Noivern. Or Sunflora. Sunflora could be interesting. What are my targets? Obviously invisible. First makes sense. Area, area, area. Mega Absol's first. Corsola's first. High armor first. First. Invisible. Yep. I just want to know Noivern's range. If it's a good range... Actually, you might not be able to go on the grass. You cannot go on the grass. Wait a minute. Let's test out Mr. Route 2 himself. Remove unit, add unit. Okay, I guess that doesn't matter as much. How much damage do you do? 415? Yo, Leafeon, welcome on in, welcome on in. We're out here trying to make some progress. Ooh. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let's see how this does. Let's give you to high HP. Oh, shoot. I forgot to swap over. No. I took health unnecessarily. That's unfortunate. I'm doing good. How about you? How about you? But that is a tad bit unfortunate that that just happened. Let's save this as 2. Then let's open 1 and do the same exact thing. Save that as 1. Alright, but we do need to open 2 up for the Kecleons. And let's not mess up this time. Let's not mess up this time. Be a tad bit unfortunate if we did. And now I can go back to the normal way. I hope Decidueye actually does enough damage. We can take a look at it. I mean, it's doing a good amount of damage. Doing alright still on your phone? Your cats were with you earlier, but had to leave them to charge? Unfortunate. That's unfortunate. But makes sense. You got to charge the phone. Hopefully the cats come and find you. Hopefully the cats come and find you. Alright, I'm so upset that we're down a few hearts. I wish I didn't mess that up, but I was like, I turned it off myself. Only to, like, not realize it was an invisible round. Hopefully that doesn't cause an issue. But who knows? Who knows? Let's get Corsola up a couple levels. I think by the next stream, as long as I remember to before starting the streaming by like a good amount of time, I'll try to get all of our Pokemon up to level 100 or raise enough money to be able to do that. It all just depends on if I actually remember, because I started it running 30 minutes before we started streaming, which helped a little bit, which did help a little bit, but not enough. Not enough. But today we're going to try to beat all of Route 2, including the bosses. And I wasn't going to do the bosses today, but I realized that we have to beat the bosses before Pokemon Day. And taking a look at what time I have set aside to stuff, we really only have 3 to 4 more PokePath streams with 3 more sections to go. This section, and that section. So it might come down to just 3 streams of finishing each of these sections, and that's it. And then maybe I'll pick it up in the future if, say, we want to have just like a fun, like, do the challenges type of day, or they give a big update. Other than that, I probably won't be touching the challenges, sadly. I won't be able to get all the Pokemon unless I, like, spend more time, but I don't think we have enough time to get it all done. But I don't know. I'm excited for future content stuff, so, like, it does stink a little bit. I'm excited for future stuff, and I mean, this was a nice breather. It was a nice break from Legends. Like, I was getting so bored of Legends, so not playing Legends anymore was decently nice. But, you know, I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to make some new games. I had a lot of fun. I know everyone watching had a lot of fun. It was like some of our better streams. Hopefully, like, that consistency and growth continues with the streams past PokePath, and it wasn't PokePath carrying us. But we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, we're looking at the last 3 streams. It all depends on what I do this weekend. If I don't do a different stream this weekend, then maybe it'll be 4 streams, and maybe we'll throw in some challenges. But if not, we'll have to figure it out. Alright, we can just tear through some of these levels. Let's swap back to that. Turn the auto back on. Actually, keep the auto off. That way I don't accidentally forget to swap back to our full team running without the Kecleons. Without the Kecleons. Bam, bam, bam. Pokemon Day will be interesting. 30th anniversary, right? Yep. It is the 30th anniversary. So, that... We were talking about it a little bit earlier, but I'll talk about it again to anyone new popping in at this point. My next plans for these couple weeks. Today we're streaming PokePath. Ooh, this is the highest we've ever gotten. Sick. Let's get it done. Let's get them. Ooh, Woo! We did it. We did it. Thursday we'll be streaming PokePath. This weekend I want to try to reattempt the Try Not to Die stream. But I got to make it a little more interesting or it just won't be good enough for me. Tuesday we'll be doing the potentially final PokePath stream. Thursday we normally stream, but I probably won't be streaming the 26th because we got to get ready for Pokemon Day. Pokemon Day, I'll be live streaming my reaction, and depending on what they announce, based on leaks, I will not be covering the leaks or talking about the leaks. I'm giving just a heads up, depending on what they announce it, and if it shadow drops, I might be having a 24-hour live stream the day after Pokemon Day. It might start Pokemon Day night. I haven't decided whether it will or not, but one of the two. There will be a 24-hour live stream happening. If from what I've heard actually is true. I need it to be true. You managed to avoid most leaks somehow. That's good. That's good. I'm not going to, like, discuss the leak. Yo, we made it to wave 99. Shout out to us. Shout out to us. I'm not going to talk about the leak. Probably because you don't use Twitter. That's exactly. The information I heard was from Twitter. It's not a massive leak. It's just a cool leak that I'm excited for if true. And I've put some plans in motion that hopefully come true and I can actually get done. That's sick that we are at wave 100. Sturdy, when its health threshold is below 30%, it gains immunity to physical damage. Yo, that's kind of tough. And it can be poisoned. But this route isn't super long. I don't know how good poison is. All right, let's move over to Route 2-3. Exactly. Let's remove all units. And let's add obvious units. Obviously, Absol. Absol makes a lot of sense here. I think that's a good spot for Absol. I do like Ferrothorn. We can add Sunflora. Whew, that's some nice range. Actually, dang. I was gonna say, I wish we could, like, put Sunflora. Like, maybe that spot is actually better for Sunflora. Because it affects, like, potentially 3 Pokemon. Maybe we move Absol there, you there. Oh, wait. You're not in range anymore. Ooh. Okay. You've been progressing through Legends EA. You beat Dragonite yesterday. Maybe you can finally reach the DLC by the time the next game drops. Maybe, but then you got to beat the DLC. I'm pretty sure Noivern was good on this level. Yeah, Noivern's pretty solid. Obviously, Ditto is really solid. And I think Ditto makes sense to be Noivern. So we'll move you there. Flygon, probably also really good. Where do you work? Probably there. Is there any grass Pokemon we want? How do you look on this map? How about that? Mega D-Knight didn't deserve the hate? I don't know. I feel like once the games actually came out, no one really decided to hate on Mega Dragonite anymore. I think people started to actually respect it. Wonder if we can still, if I haven't updated my game, so I'm wondering if you still work. Where's my, where do I put Absol? Maybe Absol can go here. It's not going to get the boost from Sunflora, but maybe we can work with that. Do we have room for Whimsicott somewhere? We do. Oh my. When Mega Manectric exists, there's a ton of goofy Megas that could get more hate. Alright. First, for area, aura, area, invisible. High HP. We could probably still make high HP work. Greninja. Actually, let's make Greninja be high HP. And you can go back to first. Whimsicott's going to be random. Alright. Let's see how this does. Obviously, we're not going to have any issues on the first levels. But we gotta get through the first levels. Megas have always been a little goofy. ZA Megas are fine. ZA Megas are definitely fine. The only, like, major difference I've noticed about ZA Megas is they're a little more round. Things are a little more round, whereas a lot of old gen Megas were very, like, they added spikes. Like, everything old, they just added spikes. So, yeah, definitely don't deserve their hate. I'm probably going to have to make a change when we get to Kecleon levels. But maybe not. I guess your range is huge, but I'll still make a change when we get to Kecleon levels. Do. What the heck? What the heck, YouTube Studio? That information is definitely not true, but sure. Sure. Alright. Bam. I'm really hoping that, like, I didn't patch my game, so theoretically this should work how I'm intending it to. I mean, no, your range is, like, perfect here. I'll say maybe we could move them to get a higher chance of getting the heart, but nah. We're fine. We're fine. This is insane. We're just, like, absolutely destroying them. Between the Noivern and the Decidueye, like, things don't really make it to any Pokemon. And when they do, like, look at Absol, like, immediately tears through the HP. And Ferrothorn's just helping. Ferrothorn's just doing its thing and being like, hey, I got you. That's insane. Mega Absol absolutely busted. Mega Absol was never my favorite. This game definitely improved it for me. Which is wild, because all it does, like, we don't even really get to see real Mega Absol in action. I'm curious how we're gonna go about these bosses. We should unlock Route 1-4 by the end of today. That's cool. That's cool. We won't play it because that'll be our like the four parts will be our last like stream. We'll knock those out all together. But I'm excited. I'm excited to at least see what it looks like because I don't even know what it looks like. Bam, bam, bam. Let's see. Let's see. I want to take a look at some things cuz I'm like curious. Like I nearly gave up on posting on TikTok. I wasn't ever going to do it cuz it's very simple to just do. Like it's very simple to just schedule it and like not think about it. But on TikTok we were getting 5. Well, before today, they were all at like 3s and 1s. But today, for some reason, the short reel TikTok that I posted decided it wanted to do a little bit better. It's at 751 views right now, which isn't anything crazy, but that's the best that I've had anything happen with in a long while. So it's exciting news. Instagram obviously doing its thing. Like I said, underrated app. We're sitting at 1.5k views for today's, and like every single one easily hits over 1k, closer to 2k for most things, but that's a lot of fun. YouTube actually the one that's slacking right now. YouTube is actually the one slacking right now in the views department, but I think YouTube definitely long-term has its benefits. Curious, you know the badges you can get for things like surviving on 1 HP? How many do I have? I think they reset the badges, maybe? Maybe not. Obtain the final evolution stage of all Pokemon. I'm not going to be able to get this unless I do some challenges, because I don't have them all unlocked anymore. Like, we need to do challenges to unlock some of these. Collect a total of 900 stars. We'll be able to easily get that one. Defeat 100 different Pokemon species. That's obviously going to show up like the more we play. We're at 97, so we're almost at that one anyways. Apply stun 10,000 times. I don't have Mons out there stunning, but maybe for certain levels I will. How many stuns are we at? We're at 9,246, so yeah, we'll hit that. Apply burns. We're at 7,000. I was going to say burns might be a tough one because I don't really use burns that much. But we might be able to get it. Apply poison. Poison's a pretty solid one that we might be able to get depending on the level. Apply curse. I've applied 0 curses. I don't know if I'm going to even like get anywhere close to this. Surround some flora with 9 Pokemon. That's very possible. On this Route 3-1, that's very possible there. Where else are the challenges? And then here's the rest of them. Just complete the 3-3, 2-1, 2-2, 2-3, 3-1, 3-2, 3-3. Complete all the achievements. Yo, welcome back, Mallory. Welcome back, welcome back. We're out here getting through the waves. The Mons are already getting tougher. We're already experiencing Tyrannotars at wave 20. I don't think... I'm going to be real honest. I'm not sure that this setup is the call. But we'll see. We'll see. Because Mons are starting to get a little close. And we're only on wave 21. Like, how much stronger are these things going to get? Like, we're gonna have to fight Flygon, I just realized. Because Vibrava's here. Oh. Okay. This is the one that we're gonna have to put Whimsicott away. Remove Whimsicott. Add Honchkrow. Put Honchkrow there. Save this as our 2. And start it going. You'll have to fight Flygon King. True. We will. We will have to fight Flygon King. He left, and now we're having to take him down. That's why Flygon had to leave, because he knew. He knew that we would be fighting Flygons. And he didn't want to witness that. I mean, we're taking down the Vibravas pretty easily. What mons are actually putting in the work? Probably all of them. Probably all of them. Mega Absol for sure, for sure. Ooh, that's a little unfortunate. Should I swap these two? Yeah, we'll swap these two and save that as our 1. Just so Flygon gets the boost, because Flygon does a lot of damage. It deserves to get boosted as well. Surprisingly, the weakest one is Aggron. Which, depending on the situation, there is a chance that we'll have to change Aggron out. If it starts looking like Pokemon that have high shields are the ones getting through, we'll have to swap probably Aggron out for probably Excadrill. Probably Excadrill. But that's a future thing. I'm pretty sure. That looks like Decidueye got boosted up in speed. I'm so glad we didn't do the update. I also did think about doing the update, but look how fast Decidueye is throwing its attack. That is because we didn't update. Which I guess I'm kind of beating the level on not the right way because of the not updating. But hey, it is what it is. I get to choose how I play the game. Like, Decidueye has to be firing off. Yeah, 100k damage. 100,000 damage. Yep, Decidueye, it looks like it's firing faster. If we put it in slow mode, we'd actually be able to see, watch it in real time happen. Like, there's its speed right now. Sadly, Greninja's not going to be able to probably attack for this level, so let's turn it up. Maybe. Wait, hold up. Watch Decidueye's attack. I don't think it got the speed up. Doesn't look faster. It's still doing 150k damage. Shout out to Decidueye. Hard carrying this level. These Duck Trios are going to be nothing more than annoying. There we go. Ooh, what do you do? What do you do, Sigilif? Just high HP, decent regen. That's it? Okay. Nothing too crazy up in here. Hold up. Gonna pop out for now. May or may not come back. All right. All right. Hopefully I'll see you later, Leafeon. If not, have a great rest of your day. I'm so confused what is happening. Did something happen? Did something happen? I'm a little confused. Okay. I mean, that'll hopefully clear itself up. It's got nothing to do with this channel. And I don't think it'll end up having anything to do with me, but very interesting. Interesting stuff going down. Interesting stuff going down. Nothing on this end though. To say, in the draft league side of things, nothing too drama-y, just odd things. All right. Come on, give me something difficult. Give me some difficulty. Actually, don't give me some difficulty. We're only on wave 33. Don't give me difficulty yet. That being said, I genuinely don't know what I would do. If I can't get to wave 100 with this, I don't know what I'd do. Who would we get rid of? I guess, like I said, I'd add Excadrill if it was a shield Pokemon problem. But I don't know. We might have to, like, if that's the case, we might have to actually think, like, every round swap things up. But that'll be a future problem. Absol, can you go there? Ooh, you could go there. If things get real dicey, I could move Mega Absol there. We could game this system. We could game the system. Ooh, Mega Absol and Decidueye just absolutely going crazy. Those two Mons are so good. Greninja 2. Really? Noivern, Greninja, Mega Absol. Like, Aggron, definitely the weak link. Although, hear me out. Flygon has a huge range, but what if not Mega Aggron, what if Aggron was the one that had the Sylph Scope, and it just attacks all the Kecleons at once? Call me crazy, call me crazy. I know those two aren't really getting any hits because it really just doesn't come down to them. I know Whimsicott's probably a pretty replaceable Mon as well. Let's take a look at some of our mountain Mons. Shuckle. Ooh, wait a minute. Add me some Shuckle. Add me some Shuckle. And you're still in range. Yeah. Alright. We'll save this as our one. Invisible Pokemon? Yeah. How do I want to go about this? on these levels, I guess I remove Aggron and add Shuckle. And save that as our 2. So our 1 looks like that, our 2 looks like that. And let's run it. Let's run it with our 2. And with this, a lot of our Mons are... Yo, appreciate it, Mallory. Thanks for subscribing. A lot of our Mons are getting hit by Sunflora, which is really nice. Which is really nice. Alright, I can go back to our 1 and just auto it until something actually scary comes up. Because these ball toys aren't doing a thing. These ball toys aren't doing a thing. In what universe? But I appreciate it. We're down to 24 subscribers until we hit 2K. So, making progress. Making progress. I'm gonna start this poll. We'll see. We'll see how this poll does. That's a lovely toupee. What the heck? Oh. It's real hair. It's real hair, Galen. Oh, shorts chat. What are you gonna do with them? What are you gonna do with them? I don't know. Let's have fun with it. Let's have fun with it. I'm just going to sit here, have some fun. We're going to beat this game. We're going to beat this route. Aw, damn, man. My bad. I don't feel like it's your bad. I feel like you go into shorts chat, short streams, and say something like that. I feel like that's a very Galen thing to do right there. And it's not the first time you sent that message, but... Hey, my love, welcome on in, welcome on in. You got that moderator badge. There's no moderating shorts chat, but you got that moderating badge. Maybe it'll scare them away. We're making progress. I got to beat these last... Like, I got to beat all of Route 2 before I end tonight. So I'm hoping it doesn't take past 9 o'clock. Hoping it doesn't take past 9 o'clock. Because I did the math. I did the math on how many streams I have left to PokePath. And it's only 3, at most 4. This is one stream. This is another stream. And then this right side is a third stream. So I don't have... much wiggle room here. So we gotta make this count tonight. We gotta make this count tonight. And then PokePath gets a break. Finally. I'm gonna miss PokePath. I will miss PokePath. I will miss PokePath. I've had a lot of fun playing it. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, but I'm ready for more streams, ready for a new series. Actually, it kind of also depends on if Timmy gets done with the thumbnails or not. I need him to get done with at least one. I need him to get done with at least one. But the stream series, that one, I would give him more buffer room. So... if that one doesn't get done, we'll have a little bit more time. Who's Timmy? Timmy is my thumbnail artist. Not the one you see for the stream that's happening right now, but like the really good-looking thumbnails. That's Timmy. There's a very sharp difference. The ones I make are pretty average. The one that Timmy makes are phenomenal and out of this world. A lot of my like major videos get his thumbnails, and then we've been starting to use them for a couple streams, but most of my stream stuff is myself. If it's a big idea stream, then we'll use him. Amazing dude though. Amazing dude though. How do these Noivern look? Perfect that the Noivern are hitting the Shuckle Zone. Perfect that the Noivern are hitting the Shuckle Zone. Alright. If these levels weren't so packed with Pokemon, we'd probably be there already. I just, as long as these levels don't get too hard, that's my fear. Is these levels become too difficult and I don't have a way to, I don't have like a solution. I don't have a solution to level to get to wave 100. That's what scares me. I'm hoping that doesn't actually happen though. Who's doing the damage? Decidueye? Yo, imagine. Imagine if Mega Absol was actually in range. I wish Greninja could go on the grass. Yo, Mike, welcome on in. What is this game? This game is called PokePath TD. It's a Pokemon tower defense game made by fans. And if imagine combining Pokemon with Balloon's tower defense, and then you got this game. Every single Pokemon has unique, like a combination of unique attack styles and abilities. Obviously, some attacks kind of line up with each other. Some abilities are shared between some Pokemon, but I doubt two Pokemon have the same. Like Mega Absol. Mega Absol hits really fast and really hard. Its ability, each consecutive attack against the same target increases the damage dealt by 7.5%. So it's really good at like taking down like things and just firing off big damage. Ferrothorn likes to slow things. Decidueye attacks like that. And criticals do twice the damage. Which if I could buff your critical hit rate, that'd be cool, but just land a lot of hits. Greninja is a projectile mon. Attacks ricochet between enemies, doing 5 damages. 5 ricochets. Sunflora doesn't do any damage. Sunflora only boosts Pokemon's damage within this range, which is a lot of our mons. Flygon's abilities, its range doubles on the mountains, so it's hitting very, very far. Shuckle's another one of those slow Pokemon. It's a lot like Ferrothorn in how they attack and what their ability is. But Shuckle can go on the mountain and Ferrothorn can't. Aggron has the same ability as Flygon, but it's an area attacker compared to Flygon only attacking one Pokemon. So it's attacking all of these Pokemon at once. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. Noivern has a weird range, and then Ditto can transform into whatever Pokemon is at the front of your party. And we're attempting to beat all of these routes before Pokemon Day, so we got to get started today. We got to get started today. We're locking in. Woo. Some Pokemon are getting a little far. Yeah, I really don't know. If I can't get past these waves, I don't know what I'm going to do. What am I playing on? I'm just playing on my PC. They have PokePath Tower Defense. If you look up PokePath TD, you will find the game. They have it on just a website, but they also have a downloadable version, which works a little bit smoother, but you can play on the browser and be perfectly fine. I had it on my test account. I don't play on my test account anymore, but when we were first starting, I used the test account a lot to test things out, and it worked perfectly fine on there. Yo, Austin, welcome on in. You joined the regular chat today. You realized the mistake of going to the vertical chat. The vertical chat's fine. Just a little wild. Just a little wild. We got some yeses going on. I really do hope we hit. I know it's a big ask with how slow we've been going, but I do really hope we hit 2K before the end of February, but we'll see, we'll see. You got me, video ends when I evolve a Pokemon, but then couldn't I just not evolve a Pokemon? Or is like the goal to evolve a Pokemon as fast as possible? Is it that type of video ends? Because I guess I've been doing both, where, well, I guess this week I've started doing ones where I'm trying to make the video last longer. That one is tomorrow. So I guess it would be a video ends for my sake, like try to evolve a Pokemon. Whatever you want. Well, if it's me trying to evolve a Pokemon to get the video done, then that makes sense. But if it's me, like, I can avoid my Pokemon evolving forever by just declining it. So I guess it would be me trying to evolve as quick as possible. We can make it work. We can make it work. I do have my ideas. Try to evolve as fast as possible. I'll write it down. WordPad. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Video ends when I evolve a Pokemon. People also want to see me do the starter. Catch a starter trio in Scarvi. Someone did request that after I did the one we did today. So, shorts, ideas, video. I already have one called Shorts Ideas. 2026. There we go. There we go. Got them saved. Because I've got my shorts planned until... Wait, did I not? Hold up. Did I not have another idea? Open week in advance. Okay, so I did end up on March 1st. I was going to say, I've got my ideas for shorts planned up until March 1st now. Which makes it, like, really nice on me. That way I don't have to worry about coming up with ideas. But I am taking suggestions from the videos still. I am taking suggestions from the shorts still. They're just now going to be sitting on the burner a little bit longer. How about the video ends when we get the Froakie video finally released? Still waiting on that one? Me too. Me too. I wonder when that Game Dextras guy is going to post that video. Your birthday is on March 8th. That's sick, Mallory. Because Austin, who's currently in the regular chat, his birthday's in March. My birthday's in March. Charlie, my love, and our current moderator, her birthday's in March as well. We're all just a bunch of March kids. Shout out to March. Shout out to March. Yo, these Gliscors are tanking some hits. Like, with Pokemon targeting 1, they're not as bad, but they get decently far if, like, they're in a horde of Pokemon. It's interesting to know. Interesting to know. Of course you mentioned Austin first. That's because Austin was the most recent message. It had nothing... No. Alright, we're just gonna move on. We're gonna move on. Shout out to March, though. I was saving the best for last. How about that? These Doug Trios and Kangaskhan's can be scary, can be scary. We're going to handle it, though, just fine. Straight to the dog box for ticks. I clutched up the save. Oh, okay. These levels are a lot of the same old, same old. But I'm liking some of the Pokemon we're seeing. I'm glad. Shout out. I love Gliscor. I love Gliscor so much. I wonder what the boss is on this level. I don't know the bosses on all these levels. I'll accept best for last. Let's go. Saved it. Saved it. $15.92. Is this one actually gaining? Is this short actually doing decent while I'm streaming? Shout out to this short. All right, let's keep going through these levels. We're on level 6-6. One more level, and it's everyone's favorite. I already know. I already know. This is not a tough level. Like, that was pretty simple. Shout out for all those shorts out there. They need love too. Yeah, the YouTube shorts. The YouTube shorts, they need it. There you go, Mallory. That's what wave we're on. Alright, let's get through this. Let's get through this. I'm trying to think about the bosses now. So, the first boss we have is Moltres, which takes half damage from hits that are close to it. So we're going to have to attack Moltres from a little bit of a distance, which I'm really not sure how we're going to do just yet, but we'll figure it out. And then Regirock, once it gets below 30%, it cannot be hit by physical attacks, which sounds a little busted, but we'll see. We'll see. And then this one, I'm really not sure. I'm not sure what this one is. Could be Registeel, but I don't think it is. Pretty sure Regigigas is in Wave 3. Alright, we gotta swap some Pokemon to make sure you actually attack invisible. Make sure you actually attack invisible. The Kecleons. The Kecleons are a threat. The Kecleons are a threat. That was fast. I'm so glad that I put that item on Honchkrow. It does pretty decent against the Kecleons, being able to attack 2 Pokemon at once. If not, Kecleon, 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 Kecleon. There we go. Okay, I can move back to our normal setup. Turn the auto back on. I will be good to go until more Kecleon show up. I'm excited. We should be seeing Flygon as an enemy pretty soon. Like, you can't show me Vibrava the entire time and not give me Flygon before Wave 100. And something in my gut is telling me it's like Wave 74 that we're going to see Flygon. Either that or 75. One of the two. It's either or. Either it'll be like, here you go, last difficult level before you get the next checkpoint, or 75 it'll be like, hey, here's a Flygon, why don't you see how you do against one Flygon? It's going to be either one, but it's showing up pretty soon. 24 Kangaskhan's, they are not an issue, especially once you have slow. Especially once you have slow. Bam. Okay. Okay, wave 74. So we I mean, I guess no, probably we don't get Flygon yet. I was wrong. My bad. My bad. But maybe wave 75 it'll give us like a little like teaser. Would have expected wave 74 to be a little more difficult, but hey, it is what it is. This also doesn't appear to be difficult, and that also is not Flygon. I take back all of my guesses. I still know Flygon's showing up soon, but I guess it's a little bit later. What mons are doing the damage? Greninja, Decidueye, Mega Absol. And obviously the Noivern. Flygon? No Flygon. No Flygon yet. Like I said, it's gonna happen. It's bound to happen. Okay. More of the same Pokemon. It's basically the same wave over and over again. I guess you can't really get like much more difficult once you've hit this point, because it's like all similar mons between Route 2-1, 2-2, and 2-3. You're just kind of sitting on their final evolutions, and you're just slightly giving them more health and armor as the waves go on. So no surprise that we're encountering the same wave over and over again, but ready for a change-up. Give me a change-up. Nope. Darmanitan, Gliscor, and Kangaskhan. In the same pattern of like 4 Gliscors show up. Like, yes, you're throwing the Kangaskhan's and Darmanitan on them, but that's not going to be enough of a problem to stop me. Like, look at that. 1 Trapinch. Flygon! There it is. There it is. That is a lot of HP. That is a lot of HP, but Flygon is here. With its horde of Vibravas. You know, Flygon. 4 Flygons. Yo. Will Flygon be a threat, or are we going to just power through all these levels anyways? To be real, I think we're just going to power through these levels anyways. Although it is tanking hits. It is tanking hits. Not when it's by itself, but, you know, maybe here, maybe here, when there's more Pokemon, it can do something. It would be so funny if Flygon showed up right when you yelled Flygon. It would have been funny, but I know Flygon isn't here because he showed up earlier and left at about like a little before 7 and was like, he won't be back unless I was still streaming till 9:30. But he should have known. He should have felt something in his gut that was like, ooh, Flygon is showing up in PokePath. I better show up just for 1 second. He should have known. Would have worked perfectly. Yeah, these Flygon levels are not a threat. They do become a little bit more of a problem when they are like hiding behind Pokemon. But even still, we got through it pretty easily. I will be ready to move Mega Absol if I need to metagame this. That being said, I don't think we will need to, at least until the last, like, 5 waves. Which, that being said, hold the phone. They're getting a little far. Once we get rid of this big old wave, like, it's just going to become easy. Oh! There's a random Flygon waiting at the end. I wouldn't have done that, Flygon. Like, that really puts you in a difficult position. 8 Flygons. Okay. This level could be a problem. We'll see. We'll see. Look at the Flygon army. The Flygon army is showing up. Flygon couldn't be here for this. Flygon couldn't be here for this. Absolute insanity. I'm gonna have to call him out. Right, I let him know. I let him know that the Flygon army is done for. Same with the Claydol army. They didn't stand a chance. Gen 3 is just getting bodied. Alright, 12 more waves. Actually, it's closer to 11 more waves because we're only getting to that level. Oh, 4 Flygons. Which they are getting a little bit of HP. 89? 89. You type 6-7, the very next message is 8-9. We're just counting over here. There is no level 10-11, though. Imagine only having 88,000 HP compared to 46,000 HP. Like, Claydols are just bad. Claydols are not good. And show me that big... Oh my! 200,000 damage. And it's still climbing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of our Mons are doing over 100k damage. 2 of them are doing over 200k. Absolute insanity. Oh, what is this level? This level? What? Why is this a wave 90 level? This is not tough. I mean, I guess they're like prepping to ramp up the difficulty these last few levels, but we've experienced more difficult levels. Okay. We've experienced more difficult levels than that, but sure. Kecleon's not a threat. The only reason why Kecleon can be threatening is because we lose Aggron. But overall, not a problem. Not a problem. Mons are getting further. Mons are getting further. But I would put more stock in that being it's a Kecleon level and I don't get my... I have to, like, get weakened slightly because of it. Okay, we're gonna have to... Okay. Okay. Hold up. Hold up. We're gonna have to survive this level as a Kecleon level. Let me get ready. Let me get ready to be able to move some Mons. I'm hoping it doesn't. I don't have to. They are spacing out the Flygons pretty far. That I might not have to. Okay, I'm good. I was going to say, I'm ready. I'm ready to move that Mega Absol down to the bottom if I have to. We're doing Kecleon still. Okay. 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 It's a Kecleon world. That is one way to make these levels more difficult, is forcing me to have to use my Friskmon. That being said, you're not going to be an entire... Like, it's not that big of a threat. Flygon down. Other Flygon down. Okay, I can swap back to our good Mons. No Flygons in this level either. Wave 94. 94. We are approaching wave 100. That is huge news. That is huge news. I'm excited to find out what the boss is. 40 Kangaskhan's. Okay. I'm pretty sure we've done this level before. I guess maybe they're spacing them out differently. Like all at once. All at once is a little tough. I'm good at this game. I don't know if I'm good at this game, but once you get all your mons to level 100, I think you're in, like... You're pretty set up once all your mons at level 100, which we're not quite there. But, like, all the mons that I really need are 100. You normally just chuck a Sylph Scope on Spinda and call it a day. You don't use it for Squamon? Okay. You know, Prince Monkey, that honestly is not a bad idea. The only reason... I chucked my Sylph Scope on Flygon just because of its range being really nice. It's not, sometimes not fast enough to hit the Kecleons, so that's why I sometimes run the Kecleons solely, or the Friskmon solely because of Kecleon. If it was a slower Invisible Mon, I wouldn't run them both. But yeah, Spinda's not a bad idea. Because that is what I used for, what, Route 1-3? It is the Route 1-3 Mon, so... Yeah, that makes sense. That being said, we're on wave 98. I think we're pretty set in stone in reaching wave 100. Like, I think that's all the Flygon's gone. And the Vibravas and Trapinch just do nothing. 6 Flygon? That's all it takes to get to wave 100 is 6 Flygons. 6 Flygons spaced out. Okay. Congrats, I've made it to wave 100. What is the boss of wave 100? Groudon. Sets harsh sunlight. Cannot be slowed. Cannot be burned. Cannot be poisoned. But it can be stunned. Okay. Okay. So those are our 3 bosses. I don't remember who the bosses were here, but shout out to these 3. We're now on to taking on these 3 bosses. I need to beat Route 2 before we end the stream. I don't necessarily, because I know some people watching have played this game before. I don't necessarily want the solutions unless I ask for it. Unless I ask for it. We're going to try to run it based on what I think would work. When nearby, it takes half damage from units. So we definitely want a Mon, like Mons that fire off from a distance. So let's remove all to start. Let's see. Decidueye, what is your range looking like? I don't really like Decidueye's range. I guess that's decent. How's Noivern? How's Noivern's range? Like, Noivern could be decent as well. The build you normally use for 1 to 99 is Swalot, Sableye, and Mega Alakazam with Razor Claw Decidueye. Interesting. I've never used any of the Curse Mons. Right? Sableye's Curse. Yeah. I've seen some people go off with them. Turns out Mega Zam attack speed is targeting stunned units is a bit of... Ooh. Sadly, I don't have Mega Zam, so I can't rock out with Mega Zam. Unless I spent a good amount of time farming money. Teleports periodically whenever possible. Each time teleports grant 100% stackable damage to the next target. Ooh. But I'm guessing maybe Mega Zam changes its ability. Yeah, we're a bit off from that. Okay, what can I do to you? I can stun and slow you. I feel like Mega Absol's probably not great. Mega gets a new ability. Okay. Alright, where do we want to go with this? Where do we want to go with this? Maybe Sunflora. Maybe we can do something with Sunflora. I mean, we can Nightmare stack. Nightmare is probably really good. But you're... You can't go there. No. Oh, it'd be sick if you could go there. Is there an item that lets you go there? Allows field... Stacking poison generally never goes wrong too. That is true. You can poison on this level. Stacking per... Ooh, you have armor. What are our armor piercing mons? Is there any armor piercing mons that have a distance? Gyarados has a distance. Level 90. We'd have to give you that. Okay. Okay, we'll see how this does. What else can we add? I mean, I don't know. Maybe we don't actually have, like, that much of a struggle. We can slow you down. Who attacks actually there? Like, we would need... Maybe there. Maybe there's fine. How's your range? Can it take away? It wants to. So, on this level, it'll either go around here and then down, or it'll go down and then around here. But we won't know until it actually does it. I don't think I can give you anything, yeah. You've been, you know it's a Route 2 stream, but can you ask for advice for Route 33? Been trying a few different methods, but can't break past 88. Josh, I've got bad news for you. I haven't even started Route 3. I haven't even started Route 3. I know they have a Discord. I know PokePath has a Discord. And they do have a strategy chat. I know they even probably have a guide on Route 3. I don't know if you want to use that so you don't get completely spoiled on it. But yeah, Route 3 is we're going to be attempting on the next stream on Thursday. So, truth be told, I wish I could help, but I don't have any idea on how tough this wave gets. Alright, we're hitting some mons. We're hitting some mons. I got 3 more mons I can add. You cannot go in on any of this. And we already have our fake Watermon. Wait, Compeliper? Does that boost Gyarados? That does boost Gyarados. So what do we wanna give you? What do we want to give you? Noivern? I'm gonna give you this. Pelipper. Trying to complete most of it by yourself, but cheers, mate. Watched one of the PokePath tutorials before I explained. Sick. Yeah, like I said, I wish I could help, but I'm not too certain myself. In water. You're not deployed in water. We only have 5% critical. I guess we could boost your range. There's nothing wrong with boosting your range. Two more. Looking for Pokemon that can attack far away. We can look at Flygon. Holy, that change in range. And we don't want to put you down until we give you an item. We already have that item in use. I guess we can just give you a straight percentage boost in damage. Yeah, Flygon and Aggron on the mountain is insane. I don't think, like, Aggron's range is slightly worse, so I don't think Aggron helps as much here. But overall, still pretty good. And then, lastly, I don't have Ditto. Interesting. Yeah, depends on if I want DPS or area of attack. A lot of times I just run both because it's pretty good. I might run Ditto. And Ditto Gengar. Just to see how this does. And we could, like... I could do speed. Let's try this. Let's try this once. Let's try this once and see if we can do anything good with it. Okay, it's taking this path. If I move Gengar here. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's see if it goes the other way, if anything changes. Okay, you're not going the other way. Do you only go this way? Because if you only go that way... That's... No, you don't only go that way. Okay. Goes both ways. You had the turn. Okay, we did break a little bit better there. I don't have the damage though. I think that's what's hurting us is the pure damage. So Pelipper, definitely not Pelipper. Remove Pelipper. I'd like Machamp. Can you make a suggestion? I don't want to get spoiled too much, but I'll take a slight suggestion. If there's like one Mon you'd recommend over. I've been going a lot of Mons away from them. Welcome back, Mallory. Okay, Machamp. Lilligant. I only have mine level 50. Ooh, it is a ring target. Okay, hold up. Let's save this as our 4. And let's run our farm up for a little bit. It's a ringed attacker, but fires projectiles, triple shot. Isn't there an item? You were doing many experiments? I believe it, I believe it. Reduces... As soon as I found the choice scarf, I was using, last stream, I was using the choice scarf with, where are you? Barbarical, and that was sick in the draft we had. I just wasn't high enough level with any of my mons at the time. But yeah, we'll throw down the choice scarf, Willoligant, and test it out. See how it does. It'll only take a few. Runs through this. Now just 1,000,000. We'll add Lilligant to the roster. I don't think we're that far off. Truth be told. Maybe we are. I don't think we are. I think we could do it. I think the scarier issue is probably these two routes. Oh, that is true. I do have to beat... My goal is to beat both the routes. Or all three of them. Before the stream ends. We'll see. That's sick, though. Holy recharge time. That's kind of insane. All right. I think it could definitely work. Okay, one more auto round. Actually, let's run the auto round and get Gyarados also a few more levels. So, bam, Lilligant level 100. And then Gyarados. Let's also get you there. I don't really want any of the mons that we're using below level 100, so let's definitely take the opportunity. And then we can turn off this auto so I can just cleanly swap over. Right in a few seconds. Bam! Max level for Gyarados. What's that damage? 2,230. Wait, I don't have... There's another mon. I've never used it before. I don't even have it on this version. What is it? 5, 6, 7, 4? Oh, wait, no. 5. 5, 6, 7, 5. Stack Attacka. Like I said, I've never used Stack Attacka. I guess that makes more sense for a multiple Pokemon. That damage is insane, though. Alright, back over to here. Let's place these out. And let us see how Lilligant looks. Why does that work so much better than... You can get Missing No in the 1.144 update. I don't think I've done the newest update. So I am a little behind. I am a little behind on the updates. Oh, they buffed Groudon. They buffed Groudon. And they changed Gyarados' ability. Interesting. I'm looking to see if any of these, like, actually, like, super help us. Wide lens, range to 100%. What does the wide lens even do again? I don't have it. I can't activate it on you. Can I just find it, though? Attack is 100% wider. That's insane. Leftovers. Oh, but can't be held by Ricochet Pokemon. Hiking Kit. An error. Interesting, 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 interesting. Okay. It's quite recent, to be fair. Came up short's recommendation for you. They also made it so Leftovers can no longer go on Ricochet Pokemon. And no more funny Greninja and Heart Scale Decidueye. I purposely didn't even do the last update because they weakened it where, like, you can't gain hearts after you're fully HP. So I didn't even do that update yet, so I'm a little behind. If I remove you, the only issue is like, I gotta give something else than you, right? Who would you change into? Who do we want you to change into? Do you have good range? I'm not a fan. What about Noivern? How does Noivern look? How does the double Noivern look? Maybe there? I guess we could rock with you there. Anything really attack? Maybe something that can attack more around here. What do we have? We could also stun. Would Mega Absol still just be disgusting? Would this still just be a good mon? Probably. I know your attack's going to be lessened, but why not? Let's test it out. Let's just run it, see what happens. I don't like you going in that direction, but we weren't too far off. If you went in the other direction, maybe. Maybe. Oh, you didn't go in the other direction. Ugh. I just want to see how much we do if it goes in the other direction. There we go. Okay. We're so close. We're so close. We're so close. Are we going to get it? Are we going to get it? That much. That much. That much. Flygon. Flygon, could you hold a better item? Going down and left as the easier one? Interesting. I mean, this would increase your range. Critical hits do twice the damage. Is there one that I can boost your critical hits? All right, let's attempt to run it back. Let's attempt to run it back. Oops, I forgot to move you over. That's going to significantly lessen how much we do. I just put the spin to cocktail. Which, you know, what does the spin to cocktail look on other Pokemon? What does a spin to cocktail look on you? And then what? We give you this item? How does this work? How does this work? How does this work? Let's see. Let's see. I still think I'd like... Oops. We did it again. You gotta go by? Alright, Mallory. See ya. Hopefully in a future stream. Yo, Trojan, welcome on in. I still think I like that right route better. I think if it goes right, I think we've got it. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this, 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 we got this. It's so close. Love the shorts I've been doing. Appreciate it, Trojan. I've been trying to work on them, trying to get them going. What about there? What about there? If this thing goes to the right, I think we've got it. It's not going to go to the right, so let's... You're going to put a screenshot of what you used in the Discord? If you avoid looking there. Alright, I'll avoid looking there until I complete the level. But I am curious to see what you had going on. Go to the other way. Go the other way. I think I've got it if it goes the other way. Please go to the right. Okay, 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 okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. I think we got this. I think we've got this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, big damage, big damage, big damage. Let's get it going. Are you kidding me? You'll put it in Pokemon General. Keep rest of the Discord safe. Sounds good. Oh, we were so close. 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 What do you look like here? All right. We're going to try this. We're going to try this. Give Shuckle a little bit more range. Go to the right. Go to the right, please. Okay. I'll still have you ready to swap there. That was worse. That was worse. Code King, want a hint? No thanks, no thanks. We're gonna try to figure this out. We're gonna try to figure this out. We're almost there. We're almost there. I think I could get it. Who? Let's take a look. Who is the weak link? Oops. Kind of is Flygon, to be honest. Maybe we don't need Comfey. Maybe we don't need Comfey. Hold up. Let's get rid of Comfey. And let's add my goat. Ferrothorn. And let's quick claw it up. Okay, let's see if going to the right helps here. See, I don't know. I like the right. I love how some of the Pokemon say is helping, like, come help harder. True. True. Alright, we need the right path. We need the right path. I'm gonna speed through if it doesn't go to the right. I think I can get it if it goes to the right. I'm gonna try again. Please go to the right. Like, I don't care if I have to manually do it. I'll take it. I'll take whatever. I'll take whatever. Alright. We're getting there. Alright, get ready to move you back. Ooh. Okay, Ferrothorn definitely got it worse. So I'm gonna put... Ferrothorn did not help. Ferrothorn did not help. Let's go back to Comfey. What would you look like? I want to see something. What would you look like without your range? I think without your range, you're still fine. What does Comfey look with a range? Ooh. Did that do it? Did that do it? I think the right path... Yeah, we're definitely going to aim for the right path. Show me the right path. Alright, I'm going to speed through if it doesn't go to the right. Show me the right path. I think I can do it if we go... Okay. Left path again. Left path again. I mean, I could probably do the same thing, just swapped. Right? Like... I don't know. Maybe I'll test the right path with this. Of course it goes left. Of course it goes left. The one time I want it to go right, it goes left. There we go. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I kind of liked what I had over here. Let's see if I remember it. Yeah, that's what we had. Like I said, just go right. Just go right now. Watch it go left. It goes left! It's exactly what I don't want. That's what it will do. There we go. All right. This is our attempt. This is our attempt. This is our attempt. How did we get worse? Wait, no. How did I get worse? Is this not how we had it set up? Is it this? No, Shekel was definitely there. I mean, I guess this would make more sense to the right. And we could give you that. Wait a minute. Maybe Gyarados isn't working. Maybe I'm worried too much about, like, Gyarados, Oh, but your range is awful. $215. Your range is so much better, but we'd have to grind more money. What was our setup? Oh god, not this team. Oh god, not this team. I had Machamp on this team? Filter by range? Filter by range. Oh wait, I gotta not look at favorites. Oh, I changed up. Oh, I messed up. I messed this up a little bit. I'm gonna be real. I'm not like Gyarados. Think is the one that is kind of being weak for us. So maybe we remove Gyarados and look at armor. Hawlucha definitely has the best. Maybe we make Hawlucha work. Who did I just remove from there? Oh, Ditto. I don't have Ditto in the party. Wait a minute. I'm missing someone. I'm missing someone, though. Who did I not replace? We'll remove Gyarados. And we'll add you. I want to do more damage. I do want to do more damage. Do I want to attack faster? No, I want you to have a lot more damage. And then what do I give Noivern? Wait, does no one have... No, Decidueye's here. Where's the item? Where's the item? Where's the item? This item. No one's missing an item, right? Okay. Let's see how this does. Let's see how this does. Without, like, any movements. To the right, it's still not looking great. I guess I could have, like, adjusted Absol, but... To the right, it's still not looking great. How about... Or to the left, I mean. Okay, we go back to the left. Try the right. Try the right for me. Okay, we're not trying the right. I feel like I can't remember what Pokemon I had on my last team. Oh, Lilligant. Lilligant. I'm like, I'm forgetting someone. It's Lilligant. Okay, let's see. You think a certain ability would solidify this for me? Ability. I mean, stun. Sniper... I feel like Sniper is not good here. But let's see. How far... Yeah, I don't feel like Sniper is the call here. Stun could be. Stun could be this call. Critical Aura. Oh, your range is awful. But... You're not saying too much. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay, we go to the right. We go to the right, which is huge. Which is huge. Will this do it? Is this gonna do it? Is this the certain ability? Hold up, 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 hold up. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It's not enough. It's not enough, though. Who's the weak link? Is it Flygon? Is Flygon actually the weak link, though? Let's save this as 5. And let's remove Flygon for a second and bring back Comfey. Oh, wait. Let's go back to 5 and give you that item. Because now you affect, like, more Pokemon. Let's try. Please go to the right. I need you to go to the right. This might have done it. This might have done it. Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Can we do it? Can we do it? It's in red. Let's go! Shout out to Farfetch. Shout out to Farfetch. I didn't even give Farfetch an item. I didn't even give Farfetch an item, but we did it. Let's go! Huge, huge. Alright, I'm gonna go take a look at what you were running. Pokemon General. Ooh, Druddigon. I've never used Druddigon. Ariados, Poison. Poison makes sense. Ampharos. Okay, okay. Oh, you're running double slow. The roll I was thinking you rolled out straight away was the Dugong. Oh, Dugong. Yeah, Dugong is pretty solid. I haven't used much others, like, since I used it to farm a lot, so. I did not think about Dugong. Sick. I'm glad we beat it, though. I am glad we beat it, though. Let's save this as our 5. I don't think I'll ever come back to this route other than to do some challenges. But those challenges are going to be tough if I ever want to do this. All right. Stun, not sniper. Ah, yeah, stun. Sniper would be interesting depending on the level. All right, let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's take a look. So, Regirock has no armor, but 800,000 health. Okay. Okay. So, no armor. No armor is interesting. I mean, Mega Absol's kind of nice, but you lose access to physical, like, I can't use physical damage after a certain point. You're not a physical damage mon, right? Inteleon where Flygon was with, oh, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see that up there. Oh no, Flygon. Zoom lens. The scenes. Okay, so you don't take physical damage. What determines physical damage? You're obviously not a physical damage mon, right? If we star piece you, how do you look? Like, your damage is insane. Let me farm up a little bit more money. I didn't put there, just thinking, ah. Let me farm up a little bit of money. I know Clawitzer has, like, insane damage. What is Druddigon? Oop. Not Drug. It's a splash. And you have a specific, like, Drudagon item, don't you? Oh, but that impacts its areas. Okay, okay. You remember that one? Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to try it. We're gonna farm up the cash. Oops, I forgot to turn auto on. Like, I'm sure a lot of these mons I have are, like, insane, like, really good. If I actually level them up. Whole lot of poison. Okay, so you ran a whole lot of poison. Interesting. We'll see. We'll see if I go poison. I might go poison. Might go poison. Dude, 1-1 at the very top is OP with its item. Oh, Druid at 1-1 at the very top. Interesting. Like I said, I never used Drudagon. Like, in both of, like, my test account and on this, it took me so long to get Drudagon that by the time I got it, like, it just wasn't worth it to me. Ooh, I wonder how you with Farfetch would go. I wonder how you with Farfetch would go. It took you a minute to sway to it? I'll have to actually, like, test it out. Like, if it does good in Route 3, I'll have to test it out. I'm hoping by the time I pick up the next stream, I remember to set my thing to farm a little bit. Because, like, we got a lot of, like, actual, like, probably important mons sitting at level 50 when they should be level 100. So I'll have to actually lock in and train them up. Route 1, you use Noivern Ditto as your... Yeah. I did use a lot of Noivern Ditto. I've been carried by Noivern Ditto quite a bit. I've been trying to break away from Noivern Ditto and try, like, other potential things. But Noivern Ditto is pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna throw down. I wanted to get Clawitzer to level 100 just to see if I can do anything with it. It attacks very slow, though. That would be the only issue I'd have with it. Is it attacks, like, super... Ooh. It's got a range, though. But you realized how little Ditto does compared to normal Noivern without Sniper Scope? True, unless you get the, whatchamacallit item, right? The Ditto item. Farfetch. Does this actually increase your range? Even with the Ditto item. Alright. I'm curious to see. So that's 5,100 plus an extra 50% damage. I'm curious to see how much I could do with this. Could I... I doubt that's actually going to help as much. What if I do... Instead of Comfey, I rock Sunflora. And give you a boost. Although, actually, your boost doesn't really help. Like, with or without this item, you're kind of... You have the same range. Okay. Mega Absol. I think Mega Absol is decent. So, we can poison you. So, we could throw down some poison. Holder, double the amount of poison stacks. Yeah, Sunflora does not need the boost here. Alright, so... which way do I actually want you? 1, 2, 3, 4... which way do we want to try to bank on it going? I guess it doesn't actually matter. Poison Barb is very good. Yeah, I was going to see, like, if anyone else... like, if I want to use anyone else. What's your ranges? Right path is more optimal. Oh, can one of you... you can go on the mountain. So let's give you that. Bring my boy Wheezing. Oh, you can only go on the mountain. Okay. So if we're banking on the right path. You're not ever going to hit. Are you getting hit by the speed? You are getting hit by the speed. Wheezing is Scarf? You'd recommend Scarf? Oh. Okay. And then we can run another Poison Mon. 2.1 second, which would probably be Arbok. We can add Arbok. And we can give you that. Alright, and we're going to bank on the right side. So, what other Mons do we want to have? Probably slow Mons. Let's slow you down. Right? Can you be slowed? You cannot be slowed. Never mind. Get out of here, Shuckle. You are useless to me. You legitimately can only be poisoned. Is there a faraway Mon, like, attack that I'd like to use? Oh, we could add more poison. Hold up. Hold up. Give me Wheezing. Give me Wheezing. Hold up. Might be cooking here. Might actually be cooking. Quick Claw, Ampharos, or Lapros. But they're res to stun and slow. Do I have the Magnet unlocked? Does that help? I don't think I do. I don't think I have the Magnet unlocked, unless it's not on Ampharos. I do wish I could look at my items a little bit easier. So we need non-physical moves, right? Item was from challenges. Yeah, I don't have that yet. Well, let's see. Let's see. What's the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, it is going the way we want. Actually. Give me a that was easy button. Okay. Okay, shout out to Weezing. We didn't even have everything max level. We did it. I'm sure the poison did an insane amount of damage. You did say poison was cracked. Alright, well. You resist poison, you resist burn, you resist slow, but you can be stunned. Okay. I want to try something. Actually, I probably don't have the mons for it, do I? My mons are not leveled for it. I was going to say, what if we try a cursed build? Like, because isn't that kind of the same? Alright. So you can't get burned. You can be stunned. Obviously, Mega Absol's definitely cracked. Curse isn't useful for bosses? Okay. Good to know, good to know. We can give you, put you in here. And unless, like... No, we can't even hit the mountains from there. So we can take away your item. We can take away your item. Let's see, who do we have to stun? Ampharos? Dugong. Dugong. Okay, get some crazy stun going. Ampharos, you can't go on the ground, or you can't. I guess we could throw you there. Hold up. We're cooking. We're cooking. I don't know if we need much more stun. Let's try to get some damage mons going. Let's just try to get some damage output. Is there any grass mons I have? Ooh, Lilligant. We can add Lilligant back with the Choice Scarf. Probably here. I mean, I guess there's no reason not to. Is there any other grass mons we like? I mean, I don't think Decidueye... Decidueye is fine. Decidueye is fine. Oops. I can't do that. I have to click this one. You got another stun, but you're more of a ricochet stun. What do you do in the grass? Multiplies its damage by 2 in the tall grass. Doubles its power. I mean, would, like, something like you not be better in the tall grass than some of these mons? What is Lilligant's crit rate? Only 5%. I guess we can also look at our mountain mons too. Add sheer damage output. Any other mountain mons? We can't slow, so slow is useless. Poison is useless. How much damage? By damage. Power. I mean, 18. This is like a big damage mon. Like, if I add you and I gave you that, you'd be doing quite a bit of damage. Your range is garbage, though. I don't think I want you. I don't think I want Machamp, because nothing has armor, so it's really not great. You can't go anywhere, can you? You could go on the field. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. Ooh. Wait a minute. Why don't I go this? Oh, wait. It wouldn't work because you don't have the item. Then probably Noivern. Dang. Dang. Okay, we got 2 more Pokemon we can add. I would like another grass Pokemon. Sure. Sure. We'll make this work. We'll make that work. And what else? What else do I want to run? Mountain? Really not looking and liking a lot of these. I mean, I guess we could go you. Anything specific that you do? Sure. Sure. I don't know. I don't know if this is even a good setup, but we'll run it just to see how much we do. If I put all this thought and I beat it first try, I don't know if I'll be upset, but like... Oh my, what? I was not expecting that. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oh, wow. Primal Evolution? I was like, oh god, do I need a mon that can get the shields? But I guess not. No, we didn't. We didn't. We got through wave 1 or level 100 in all of these in perfect time. I wanted to end the stream at 9 o'clock and we hit it at perfect time. That was fun. That was fun. I had some like actual fun like game planning those levels. That does mean we are going to be on Thursday going through all the Route 3s and hopefully beating all the bosses. But that'll do it for today. Thank you all for hopping in. I had a lot of fun. Thank you. Let's scroll all the way to the top. and thank everyone. Flygon for hopping in, Leafeon for hopping in, Austin, Charlie, my love, Prince Monkey, Josh, all of you for hopping in. You guys made the stream amazing. And how about in the vertical chat? Let me thank all of these people too. Heavenly, Mallory, my love is also in here. Galen for his wild comment, and Code King, who was going to give a hint, but we weren't accepting hints at the time. Thank you everyone for hopping in. Like I said, we should be back again Thursday to do all of Route 3. I'm going to have some fun with those levels too. But until then, everyone,